basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Pass to Houston. Here's Sprewell. Let's go with a three. Randle pulls down the board. Up top, Edwards. Back to Daniels. Here's Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Oh, misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Edwards. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Ewing. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. To the paint. Here's Houston. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Sprewell. A good look from Johnson. Minnesota with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
For three, Randle. Houston with the rebound. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Back to Daniels. Can't get it to fall.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. It's Johnson with a drive. Sprewell, no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
And he lobs it up. Picked it out of midair. Fast break, here we go. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Outside for Randle. Pass to Conley. Now here's Edwards. Knocks it loose. And here's McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
There's the drive. Gord's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Edwards. Still no points. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Here's Sprewell to the inside. Pass to Ward. Here's Sprewell. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards for 3. It's Ewing with a rebound. Here's Houston. Driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. Houston's got 5 now. Gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out in front. They're up by 8. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the left side wing. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good on his first attempt of the game. New York leading by 8. To the wing, right side. Here's Ward. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Stolen. Over to the wing. Here's Houston. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance. Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Houston. From downtown, it's rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. And Ward pulls it down. New York leading by 10. Going inside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Sprewell's got 5.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good from 11 feet. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Houston. He's off on the layup. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Ewing. Now Johnson. McDaniels covering. Johnson with it. He's got 7. Here's Ward. DiVincenzo covering. The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Substitution for the Timberwolves. Beauty down back. Anthony Edwards.
Here's Houston. Jacks up a 3. Edwards pulls it in. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Now Reed. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up the 8-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Ward. Stolen by Reed. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Pass to Ewing. Unloads. Hits the jump hook. Ewing's got his first points of the game. Timberwolves trail by 8. Left side, Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 5. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Here's Houston. 3-pointer off the mark.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
.43 seconds left to play in the first half. And Gobert with the stuff.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Houston. Got a piece of it. Pass to Johnson. Here's Houston. There's the triple. And counted. Now 4 for 9. Randall deciding where to go with it. Gobert with it. The kick out to Conley. Outside Edwards with 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Timberwolves trail by 7. Out left to the wing. Outside Conley. Randall on the screen. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. New York shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's McDaniels on the wing. And he gets that one.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Camby. Here's Thomas for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And here's Thomas. Checked by Randall. Pass to Childs. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
To the middle. Left side Brunson. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Knicks lead by 4. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Wingate pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Brunson. And there's the screen. Here's Childs. Here's Wingate. He's guarded by Conley. Clock is at 3. With some arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And here's Minnesota now. For the tie. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, swiped away. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Brunson outside. Nails it from 3. Brunson's got 7 points.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Up top, Edwards. Give him 8. Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Brunson. Randall pulls down the board. Right side, McDaniels. On the take. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Here's Thomas. Finished off the break. And now a 5-point Knick lead.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy 2.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Brunson. Thomas outside. Here's Childs. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota with possession here. They trail by 3. Edwards, no good.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Out to the wing. Pass to Childs. There's a screen from outside the arc. That shot off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front. They lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Knicks leading by 3. The kick out to Johnson. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Pass to Reed. Now Alexander Walker. Outside, DiVincenzo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Ward. Lets the 3 fly. Reed with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the 3. And New York has possession. Here's Ewing. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And the shot's good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
ball's knocked loose. Alexander Walker with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. DiVincenzo. Yep, right through the net.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. New York leading by 6. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the left wing. Here's Ewing. Garza grabs the board. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Now here's Alexander Walker. And here's Clark. Outside Reed. Right side, DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Ward. New York again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Garza. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's New York with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Ewing. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Right side Conley. Outside Edwards. Looking to get back on track. Edwards so good inside.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And he makes it.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
A minute 20 left in the fourth. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Pass to Randall. This one for 3. They get it back. Here he goes. Yes!
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And here's New York now. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ewing. Back to Johnson. Oh!